Shalom. Call Law Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the brothers and hopefully elect out there pushing this word in truth and sincerity. And for you few sisters that watch, Shalom to you. This video is going to be Satan's energy bar is always on green. Now, I entitled it that because sometimes in this walk, we get tired, we get weary, you know, because our day-to-day lives, everything is fighting against us when you're in this truth. It's fighting against you when you're out in the world too, but when you come to the understanding and you come into this truth, it fights against you even greater because you are becoming a greater warrior. You're becoming more efficient in this war. And so thus, you know, sometimes they let out them big guns on you to come and try to tempt you, come and try to test you, you know. But all through the Spirit is all from the Most High Yahweh. Is always coming from Him, meaning He's trying you through this fire, you know, to be found through this furnace of adversity in order to be found worthy. And trust me, you'll want to go through this little fire rather than that big fire in the end, when Babylon the Great is burned up. So I just want to, hopefully encourage brothers and sisters out there that when you feel your energy bar is getting into the red, take a step back, fast, pray, talk to him, go take a walk on the beach if you buy some water or by the river or by the lake. That actually, those are things that actually can fuel your spirit and help build you back up. Go get some fresh air, just do whatever it takes to get back into it and not fall. All right. And not let them get that last knockout punch and then you just decide to just give it on up and lay on down. Because I'm trying to tell you, his energy bar is on green. He's going, he got energy for days. I used to put them codes back on the games back in the day to get unlimited health or unlimited unlimited energy to keep going. Right now, so he got that unlimited energy, but but the thing is, he believes he has unlimited energy, so thus he believes he can do whatever he wants to do. But the Most High has put a limit on his power. And if you in this truth and you know it, you believe it, we know we know that he cannot pass that limit. He cannot pass those bounds. And that's one thing that will keep us going, besides our belief, trust, and faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, so I want to get a couple scriptures on that. This is Ezekiel chapter 3, starting at verse 1. It says, "Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest. Eat this roll and go speak unto the house of Israel. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness." Now, our people are such a hard-headed, stiff-necked people, so it's in your mouth, and it's in your mouth for honey, but, you get to the bitter part as time progresses on with how much this world vexes you, how much your own people vex you, how much your family vex you, everything surrounding you vexes you. All these things are what drains your energy bar down. It slowly moves down from green, from green to yellow, from yellow to orange, and from orange to red. But you do not want to let your energy bar deplete. Because if you let it deplete, that's it. You just out. All right, you don't want to fall. You don't want to fall out. That's why you have to constantly stay in contact with the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, to renew your energy, renew your strength. All right. Let me see. I want to get Sirach or Ecclesiasticus chapter 2. It says, starting at verse 1, My son, when thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. So when you eat this roll and you go run and eat it, and it's in your belly, and you take in his word and get this understanding, all hell finna come on your life. Your life ain't finna be no better. It's finna get worse. But that's just that furnace of adversity, to be found, to be perfected and be found worthy in that time. All right. Verse 2, set thy heart aright and constantly endure. Make not haste in the time of trouble. Don't make no quick decisions on doing different things, all right, when things come upon you. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. Why? Because it's the Most High. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. He's putting this on you for correction. You gotta remember, scripture say he chastened whom he loved. So if he didn't love you, he'll let you go about your business and do whatever you want to do. Like you said, he gave them up over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are convenient to them. He'll allow you to do those things which you want to do if he give you up. All right. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. What does the word patient mean? To suffer. You're going to be suffering while you're waiting. To suffer while wait is to be patient. All right, when you change to a lower state. Check this out, verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. That's all it is. We've been tried in the fire through the furnace of adversities. Believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy and go not aside, lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and saveth in time of affliction. And I promise you, you can ask Abraham, ask Isaac, ask Jacob, ask Noah, ask Lot, ask Moses, Joshua, Caleb, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Daniel, Joel, Hosea, Amos, Habakkuk, Nahum, Zechariah, Malachi. I'm just not going in no particular order, just throwing those prophets out there. Samuel, David, Solomon, anyone. Ask anyone. Look at the generations of old. Anyone. Did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Not one. All right. Enoch, Elijah, none were confounded. All right. Because they trusted in him. So how much more proof do you really need to trust in him during time of affliction? The Most High, y'all has a perfect track record for that. He's not going to let you down when you trust in him. But if you don't, hey, that's on you. All right. All right, I want to get, let's see. This is Romans chapter 7, starting at verse 14. This is how Satan uses us, how he gets to us. Says, for we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold under sin. So our body, we are carnal, we are, under sin, but we are trying to get this law within our members, trying to do what's pleasing unto the Most High. All right, we're warring within ourselves. For that which I do, I allow not. For what I would, that do I not. But what I hate, that do I. So we trying to do right, but we fall off. We fall. We trying to do right, avoid, and eschew evil, but sometimes we end up running into evil. You know, then if then I do that which I would not, I consent unto the law that it was good. Now then it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me. For I know that in me, that is in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing. For to will is present with me, but how to perform that which is good I find not. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. That's all it's saying. You know, we want to do this we want to do righteousness through our spirit, but through the flesh we end up going off. For the good that I would not, Salakia, for the good that I would, I do not. But the evil which I would not, that I do. Now if I do that I would not, it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me. I find then a law that when I would do good, evil is present with me. For I delight in the law of the Most High after the inward man. But I see another law in my members, warring against the law of my mind, and bringing me into captivity to the law of sin, which is in my members. We need to be saved from this. Sin dwells within us, and it literally prevents us from being perfect. You know, from trying to we trying our best to do everything we can to be right and do us pleasing unto the Most High, but that doggone sin in his flesh keeps on working against us. Which that's why the flesh is the ultimate scoffer, in which as quoted by the elder Manata Salakia, the elder Yashawama. Verse 24. O wretched man that I am, who shall deliver me from the body of this death? Yahweh Shai is our deliverer, and which is in his name. I thank the Most High through Yahweh Shai Mashiach, our Adonai. So then, with the mind, I myself serve the law of the Most High, but with the flesh, the law of sin. All right. That's how Satan works. He uses that flesh. He uses that flesh against us. You know, he stays on green because he's all about carnality. We're carnally here, but we're trying to be spiritually separate. All right. This is Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. That's why we have to be patient and wait on the Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. That's why we have to be. All right. Got to be patient. This is how it says it's going to renew our strength. When your energy bar gets down to that red, you're going to bring it on back up to green. All right. All the way up until when Yahushua comes back and we called up into them chariots, Lord willing, for the hopefully elect. Lord willing, I'm one of them, Then you ain't got to worry about your energy bar being on green. You're going to write that number 8, turn it on this side. You're going to have that infinite energy. You have that unlimited health, that unlimited energy. All right. This is Matthew chapter 4, starting at verse 1. It says, this is just an example. Then was Yahushua led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil, the deceiver. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward and hungered. And when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the Son of the Most High, command that these stones be made bread. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Lord, of God. Now, Yahushua could have actually done that. Think about it. He had been fasting for 40 days and 40 nights. Did it say? Yep, 40 days and 40 nights. So he was hungry. He was thirsty. That was the temptation unto him. But he was tempting that flesh. But you got to remember, Yahushua originally started fasting so that he can be in the spirit to be able to overcome that flesh. That's why he was able to overcome that. All right. Then the devil taketh him up into the holy city and setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple, meaning the highest point, and saith unto him, If thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down, for it is written, He shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone. Yahushua said unto him, It is written again, Thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. Again the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain, and showeth him all the kingdoms of the world, and the glory of them, and saith unto him, All these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Then saith Yahushua unto him, Get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, Thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shalt thou serve. So Satan showing him, hey, whatever you want in this world, I can give it to you. Just worship me. That's all. That's all I ask. I can give you whatever you want in this earth. But Yahushua, once again, he had fasted so he could afflict his soul and afflict his spirit, so that he can be on a higher spiritual level and overcome that flesh. All right, that's why he was able to. Verse 11. Then the devil leaveth him, and behold, angels came and ministered unto him. So the angels came and ministered unto him. Why? Because after all that dealing with Satan, coming at him all kind of ways with all that BS, it drained his energy bore on down. Because you got to remember, Yahushua was in the flesh at this time. He was physically on the earth. So he would get tired, So he felt the same thing we felt. His energy was drained. But the angels came and ministered unto him to build his energy back up. Put it back in that green. And that's what we got to do, man. We got to, when we feel ourselves draining from being vexed in this world, from our jobs to family, to, just whatever, car breakdowns, flat tires, just whatever in this earth, in this kingdom here. Anything that's vexing you, it's going to drain you, We got to constantly, whatever, we got to pray, we got to fast, we got to give our mind that we got to be singled-eyed in this word, because that's the only way we'll be able to be built back up. All right? It's through the studying this word. So, Satan's energy bar on green. His energy bar ain't going down right now. Yahushua going to take his energy bar from green to nothing in an instant. Real quick. All right? So, if your energy bar on red, get that shit right. Bring it back up to green, Pray how about Shem Yahushua bring it back up for you, All right, so I hope you edified. Shalom.